Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Kenzie on Q101 live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. The manager, Maria, came here and opened up the doors for us today an hour early. Make noise for Maria here. She told me several other managers are coming in, but we don't care about them. We only care about Maria.
Only manager we care about today.
That's right, because she opened the doors for us. It's a beautiful place coming out here. Maybe you've never been here before, and you're even in the area. So come on out here and get some breakfast, because 10% of your tab goes to God Bless the Gravy, our food drive that benefits the Greater Chicago Food Depository, which, by the way, isn't just Chicago. That goes to about 700 food banks, even this area. It helps donate. And thanks to the Karis Restaurant Group, who is hosting us today, for making that generous donation.
I know. I'm really, really excited about it. I'm going to be flagging her down because I need to get my turtle mocha soon. So.
Kenzie said, I need some coffee. I pointed to a coffee pot right there. She goes, I'm aware there's coffee here.
No.
It's
This
moments
is
away.
what he said to me. I go, after this, I'm going to get coffee. He goes, they have it here. I go, I didn't mean I was going to leave. That's what we had to clarify.
I mean, really, we should be at a restaurant every morning. This would be pretty cool.
I know.
This would be pretty awesome.
I've been saying this for years.
So stop on out. And also, if you can't make it, absolutely, just make sure you text GRAVY to 312-591-8300. A link will come back to you. As we said, we're over 19,000 meals already, and we appreciate that tons in the first week of it. So we have plenty more weeks till Thanksgiving. We're going to help everybody eat. But text GRAVY to 312-591-8300. Now, the fact that makes your brain go, there. There we go. Cool. Sorry. So I teased.
That's a new setup over here.
So I teased that eating today is helping out with the 10% of your bill going to God Bless the Gravy, but eating more is even better for you personally, just not worrying about even charity situation. Kenzie said eating more would probably get your brain working better to help you remember your PIN. But good news, she's into her laptop.
I just got in.
Hey!
How about that?
Everybody make some noise for Kenzie's laptop.
Hey.
I think the company said, just unlock it. I don't care about these pins anymore. She sent
Let her
94
in.
texts. So that could happen when you eat maybe a little bit more. Your brain works better. Case guessed that what now? What'd you say?
Hey, kids, go after yourself. What'd you say?
That we're preparing for hibernation.
Hibernation.
A few of us are going to check out during the winter months.
Case still has his coat on.
It's a little chilly in here. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm happy to be here. It's a little chilly, right?
No,
I'm
no.
not the only one that's a little cold.
Nope, everybody's got short sleeves on.
A mixed reaction at best.
You
Oh
know,
my God.
Well, there's cooks back there sweating,
Yeah.
trying to get biscuits and gravy out here.
I'm not in the kitchen. I'm out in the dining room, and it's a little chilly. That's all I'm saying.
If you want to spend the rest of the show in the kitchen, maybe you should get back there. Make yourself useful for a change.
And while you're back there,
Change.
while you're back there,
While
starving.
you're at turtle mocha?
Yeah, I'm also getting a little hungry. So
What exactly is a turtle mocha?
we've talked about this.
I just don't
can't-
remember.
He wasn't listening.
Oh, do you have it? It's
Oh.
so good, right? It's fantastic.
Hold on, Mary, explain.
Oh,
Did you spill some?
Mary, explain what's in a turtle mocha.
It's mocha chocolate, it's caramel, it's whipped cream, it's amazing.
and like espresso.
She started to say turtles, by the way, and she pulled back.
Well, because it's tricky because it's like the turtle like candy. That's what you have to think about. You know, when you eat like chocolate covered turtles.
Oh, yeah, I know those.
That's what like a turtle sundae. Let me put it in your terms.
Oh, now I know
like
what
when
we're
you
talking
get ice cream.
Now I smell what you're cooking.
Yeah.
All right, by the way, both of those are wrong, both those guesses. The reason you not only eat more today here and you're better off, not only because half your or 10% of your meal goes to God Bless the Gravy, but there's a new study finding that 4,000 steps per day reduces the risk of death, and that the 10,000 steps a day is totally arbitrary and, quote, a Japanese marketing ploy.
What, to get us in shape?
I'll get down the story, but so forever they've said that 10,000 steps. You gotta get 10,000 steps a day or you're gonna die. 10,000 steps, and I'm sitting there at 2,100 on the couch, going I guess I'm just gonna die early because I don't feel like walking anymore today. I don't care. I want to live my life on my terms. I want to smoke cigarettes and not walk. Short. Yep, look good in the coffin that way. Well, I don't look that good now, so I guess that wouldn't work out. But yeah, they say the tech, they went through all these analytics of people that walked, different steps, and 4,000 is plenty. I'm not trying to say exercise less. I'm just saying that 4,000 steps a day is plenty for your health, and it reduces deaths by 40%. Over just not walking at all, I guess. You had to have what was 100% was
Because
not walking at all.
4,000 is not that many steps at all. I would imagine most people are just
Well, we can
Getting that.
go to our phones and see what happened yesterday. I don't know.
Oh, yesterday was a tough day. I was pretty stationary yesterday.
Everybody pull out your phones, go to your health thing, and say how many steps
Yeah, I
you
was
walked
gonna say, I don't know
yesterday.
why my phone would have my steps. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you go to health,
Do I have to ask Siri how far I walked?
No, go to the health app.
go to the health app.
What?
And then right there, you just scroll a little bit. No, this is funny. So right now, today, I have 299 steps. Thank you. I appreciate the love.
You only have 299 steps?
All I did was walk around my apartment, walk to my car, drive to you to pick you up, and then drive 48 miles to get here.
Okay, don't blame me for that, first
No,
of all.
I'm just saying I didn't walk here.
But I've taken 1,300 steps today.
Well, what are you pacing a lot in
Oh,
your apartment?
actually, that's true. I did wake up at 2 in the morning, couldn't get back to sleep, and was pacing around my apartment until Brian picked me up at 4. That is 100% true.
I see.
That actually is exactly what
I
happened.
see.
Yeah. So there's a nice little graph. Boy, last Saturday I killed it because I was at Notre Dame game. 15,200
There
steps.
you go.
Nice.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
That's
look-
like a normal amount of steps.
But look at the rest of the graph.
That's not a good graph. That looks like a roller coaster on the downhill.
It looks like the economy. My steps graph.
That's horrible.
So yesterday I walked 5,722 steps.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's pretty easy to get over 4,000. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
but-
even you doing nothing got 5,000 something.
I did go to Jimmy John's too.
You walk there. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What does it have to do with eating? Was it the fact about eating?
Because when you eat more, you think you have to walk more. Because I got to work this off. I eat this biscuits and gravy. I better do 10,000 steps today or 20,000. You can eat what you want today and just do 4,000 and you're not going to die.
What kind of logic is this?
This is girl math.
I love the way your brain works sometimes. That's awesome.
Don't you agree? Does everybody agree with that? That if you only have to have 4, Dakota says, oh.
A profound no from the audience.
Brian's like, no more live audience.
Let's go back to the studio right now. Let's pack it up. No, but you eat more, but don't you always think when you eat too much, I got to work out a lot more the next day, right? Don't you think that way?
Is that what you do? Because I feel like that's not what you do.
I'm not saying me, I'm saying
Okay.
you, normal people.
Because every day you come in disgusted with yourself about how you ate the day before, and you've never said, I need to work out.
That's exactly right. But normal people might eat more and the next day go, boy, I got to get on the treadmill more today.
Right.
You don't have to. Just 4,000 steps will save you anyway.
Yeah, girl math. YOLO.
So,
You don't agree with that?
I don't. That was a stretch.
All right,
Normally we ask Brian, how are you going to tease this? And we didn't do that today.
That's all right. Listen, I think it's fine. I'm going with that. Eat them while you got them here. Eat extras, get sides, because 10% of your bill, not only don't only have to walk 4,000 steps, but
Okay.
10% of your bill goes to God Bless the Gravy, which benefits the Greater Chicago Food Depository. And how we get there with the meals is every dollar they turn into 3 meals, which is incredible, the magic they do over there. Great people. And if you can't make it in, text in GRAVY to 312-591-8300 to donate. And we're at Alexander's in St. Charles, so it's 1650 West Main Street. Just went by the Acadia Theater on the way. If you know that venue, we're a minute from there. And we have all kinds of giveaways about every 15 minutes. Giveaway guaranteed entry for All Time Low next Saturday at the Bourbon Street with All Time Low. And Foo Fighters tickets in the house, huh?
Huh? Very nice.
Announced that at Soldier Field yesterday. So all that and more coming up here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101 Live from Alexander's Cafe.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Let's go. It's Klash with Kenzie live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. The party's here. Whether you're nearby or not, make it over here and get some delicious food. 10% of your bill goes to God Bless the Gravy, our food drive that benefits the Greater Chicago Food Depository.
And for the day, so if you can't come to like 9:45, the check doesn't have to make it in that time frame. So it's okay. So make it out.
Which is another amazing thing that the Karis Group is doing that owns this restaurant for all day stopping. And a great point, Kenzie, to remind people they can come in afterward and you still donate just by eating. Now, time for Klash with Kenzie. I think we possibly found the smartest man on earth to compete against Kenzie today.
This sucks.
He walks up after Case picks him, and he tells me he has the recipe for McDonald's Coke in his pocket.
So, Jim from St. Charles, welcome to the show, first of all. Second, explain what's in your pocket and then what the recipe is.
All right, so I used to work at Coca-Cola, and
Let's go.
An icon.
particularly in the fountain division. So one of the things,
Hold on, in the fountain division?
yeah, that's
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, that's the part that goes into restaurants, as opposed to the cans and the bottles.
Good Lord,
He's like, that's what the dumb people were.
Yeah.
I could sit and listen to you all day.
So I'm gonna try to split this off really quick. The secret to McDonald's Coke being better than everyone else's: one, it's fresh. They turn it over so fast, it sells so much of it that it's never just sitting around getting old. Two, they use filtered water. Three, they filter the water to make their ice. The proper ice ratio for a Coke, by the way, is 1/3 ice, 2/3 Coke.
Oh my God, I love
He's a
him.
scientist.
They actually, now this is a cool one. They actually use a higher ratio of syrup so that when the ice melts, it doesn't taste watered down.
That is cool.
Preach.
And then the last one, they service the machines so often that the syrup lines are clean, the syrup ratio is always correct, and the carbonation is always strong. And those are the 5 things you need to do to make a perfect fountain Coke.
Make some noise for our hero here, for Jim. That's why it is the best fountain Coke
And he
in
carries
the
that
business.
around. He carries that around with him.
And also, he invented the atom bomb and cured cancer, so he's about to compete against Kenzie in trivia.
Yes. Congratulations. Thank you for your service, Jim. Brian, you want to flip that coin?
Oh, we got a coin here. Thank you very much. Jim, you call heads or tails?
Tails.
It is heads.
Oh.
I think you're gonna need it.
I know. Okay.
This is for Chicago Wolves.
We
Tickets,
got
4
SpongeBob
packs.
trivia today? What do we got?
Well, Kenzie, other than green, yellow, or purple, name one of the 4 colors of the Teletubbies.
Is it red?
It is red.
Thank
She's
God.
red. She's on the board. Kenzie's got 1. Back to Jim. Jim, what stars of the movie Eyes Wide Shut divorced shortly after the film was made?
That would be Tom Cruise and what's her name?
What is her name?
I know her name.
I'm going to give you a countdown here. 3,
And
2.
not Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, Gwyneth Paltrow said not correct. So Kenzie, the 2 stars, they got divorced after Eyes Wide Shut.
Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman in the news lately because Keith Urban, they're getting a divorce. She moved on. And I know.
I didn't know they were together until they got divorced.
They've been
People
together like 20 years.
I had no idea. I didn't know Keith Urban had that pull. Good for him.
Remember, he had the cocaine clause in his prenup.
That's right. That's right. Well, do you believe in miracles? It's 2-0.
Whoa.
And it's back to Kenzie. She can go up 3 right here.
Oh, boy. See, this is the pressure of it. People don't realize the pressure. Kenzie's very like ice water.
Not really. What's next?
Kenzie, during what war was...
SpongeBob.
Jim is very excited. This is more his wheelhouse.
Sandy Cheeks.
During what war was Winston Churchill the British Prime Minister?
Well, I usually go with a world war. I'm going to say 1.
World War I is not right. The inventor of the atom bomb here, Jim.
You were close. 2.
2. World War II is right. So it's 2-1, and now
Just
Jim...
sounds so old, you know.
Jim was close personal friends with Winston Churchill. They talked a lot during World War II.
Let's stay in that realm a little bit. So this goes to Jim to tie it up.
Yep, 2-1.
2-1. Who was the U.S. president during the Cuban Missile Crisis?
John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy is right. Jim ties it
I
up.
wouldn't have gone there.
Kenzie, who would you have thought? Cuban Missile Crisis.
Hey, Kenzie.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Why is it all war? Do we have anything fun? What's in there?
This may be considered fun. I don't know what Case was doing last night, but that's where these questions come from. The rock on hand sign sees which 2 fingers pointed up at the sky?
Your pinky and your pointer.
Yeah.
Picking pointers,
Yeah,
well, we'll
that's
accept
right.
that.
Spider-Man the other way.
The technical term is index finger, but we'll take the pointer. I like how you call your finger the pointer.
It's the pointer finger. Everybody.
Because you're always pointing at people going,
You're always saying, can I speak to the
bitch.
manager?
Listen, bitch.
3-2, it's back to Jim.
Jim, giving someone the double bird means holding up which finger?
I believe those are your middle fingers.
The middle fingers is right for a double bird.
What were you doing with your hands last night?
A whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Just doing a whole bunch of stuff last night.
So it's 3-3. We got a barn burner here.
And back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, upon returning to the NBA in 1995, she expressed her NBA basketball knowledge earlier. Michael Jordan briefly wore what number when he returned to the NBA in 95?
Oh, I know what number he always wore.
Yep.
Except for this time.
I don't know. Was it like 13?
She says 13. It was not 13. Jim, do you know the answer to this?
Is it 45?
It's 45. He wore that briefly. Look at this. And now Jim can win with this. The Wolves tickets, the 4-pack of tickets to the
Halloween game.
tomorrow night at the All-State Arena.
Remember when Kenzie was up 2-0? And now she's down 4-3?
Oh, I don't remember.
5-1, you piece of crap.
Jim just got all those points so quickly.
Oh, I'm trying to remember that time. It's so long ago.
So many more questions.
Okay, so Jim can win with this one.
4-3, it's back to Jim. Jim, this is for the win.
Jim, which organ has 4 chambers?
The heart.
The heart has 4 chambers, and Jim, in fact, wins the tickets.
I knew that!
I don't know, maybe. Congratulations, you're going to the Chicago Wolves game, Halloween game tomorrow night.
Thank you guys so much. I love listening to you guys every morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so surprised that you would say that, but that means so much. You're so
It
smart.
makes him laugh. It reminds him of his kids. Makes him laugh.
It's Brian and Kenzie live from Alexander's Cafe with Brian and Kenzie and Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live at Alexander's Cafe. I love you guys, man. It's funny because we're talking to everybody and people are taking food to go. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Was that over the top?
A little bit.
Oh, that guy was excited.
Yeah, no, I love you.
I feel guilty because sometimes like we have to talk and people are in the middle of talking to us and we're like, oh crap.
It's really unusual. We're getting people dropping cash on the table.
We are, and so what we're gonna have to do is that you, Brian, need to text the word gravy in and donate this, and donate what we've got. We have $115 here in cash from a couple separate donations.
So I see. So $40 are being donated.
No, I want to watch you do it.
Although
He's like, it's the conversion fee.
it's the transaction fee.
It's a St. Charles conversion tax you don't know about.
It's a whole thing. Although cash is not really preferred, I do want to shout out Shamrock Garden Florist for the $100 donation just now to God Bless the Gravy. Thank you so much for that.
It's just really heartwarming to see people that just dropping cash. Like I said, you do it by texting gravy to 312-591-8300. Get the link back. Coming out here to the restaurant to eat, not only during the broadcast, if you're saying like, I can't make it at 8, I got to go to work, you come back later, eat here later, and they'll still give the 10% of your tab to God Bless the Gravy. And then I can't wait till the end of the day to find out what that donation amount will be because this place has been packed all morning. So thank you to the Karis Restaurant Group and Alexander's Cafe. They're so generous. It's 8 o'clock. It's Friday. It is time for Case's movie review.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
Utah. Give me 2.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
Now fry like bacon, you little freshman piggies. Fry! Fry!
Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life.
All right, let's get into it. It's Haunted Month, and this means
Spooky season.
Spooky season. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, the 70s movie. Case watched that. Let's see, we got one more movie next week, right?
I got one more spooky movie and then none for the next 11 months.
Which will make him happy because he hates being scared.
I'm terrified of life, so imagine what a scary movie does to me. I do want to shout out John and Addison. This is his favorite movie of all time, so thank you, John and Addison, for texting in this morning because I want to like your favorite movie. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre released October 11th, 1974. A budget of $80,000.
Whoa.
A budget of $80,000.
Does it show?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And a box office lifetime of $30 million.
Wow, that's the first movie that was under like at least $1 million of budget.
Yes. And it looks like it.
But it's a classic. It's legendary. Before you get on your little rant here about how it sucks,
you don't know that.
I don't know that. That's why we sit and listen to these movie reviews.
Yeah, sometimes like the corniness is fantastic, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes the corniness is fantastic. We'll see if it was for this movie or not.
And in case we had someone who had to leave as well. They ate their breakfast and left, and they said they just died during Case's movie reviews because he is a 26-year-old guy that before this started almost 2 years ago had never seen pretty much any movies except for Norbit and Boys in the Hood.
And The Big Short, as we learned this morning. I also do love The Big Short.
The Big Short as well. So, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, what say you on this movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, gonna be honest, bit of a tough watch for those that are scared easily. When we did Friday the 13th last year, I watched the original Friday the 13th last year. Kenzie introduced me to that movie. And I hate blaming women for any trouble they get into. I love being nice to women, famously.
Yeah, what are you trying to sell yourself here on?
I'm just saying... Thank you, Ernie. I do love short women in particular.
But that's not the meaning at all.
No, I love tall women too, but short women, a little bit more. The problem is that there were hitchhikers in Friday the 13th, and I felt like they deserved their death. In Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they let a hitchhiker into their car, and they deserved everything bad that has ever happened to them since. My rule of thumb, call me, mundane. Maybe I don't like life with a lot of spice on it. If a guy's bleeding on the side of the road and I don't know him, he's not allowed in my car.
You don't have a car.
I don't have a car. Hypothetically, if I had a car, he would not be allowed in my car.
You guys would both be on the side of the road looking for the same car to get into.
So you don't like helping people?
I complicated legacy of helping people. I love God Bless the Gravy. That helps people. Hitchhikers, not a fan.
So not bleeding, okay. Bleeding,
no, I'm just trying to figure out a scenario. Hypothetically, if I had a car, I don't know of a single scenario in which if somebody was on the side of the road, I would say, get in my car. That's not happening.
Uber.
But I'm not an Uber driver.
That's what you yell at them as you drive by. Uber! Call an Uber!
I know there's a wolf and a guy with a chainsaw chasing you, but hey, Uber.
So a guy who's bloody gets in a van and then proceeds to weird everybody out because he starts stabbing people and stabbing himself. The definition, by the way, of a bad hang. That's not a guy that I want to spend a lot of time around. It's someone who's like, hey, let me show you a trick, and then he stabs you. He stabbed the guy in the wheelchair, which I thought was really mean. If you're going to stab somebody, stab an able-bodied guy first. He goes straight for the wheelchair guy. That's discriminatory.
Well, he's warming up. He doesn't want to miss.
It's like how a baseball player hits one off the tee before they go to live pitching.
Oh, my God.
You can't stab the guy in the wheelchair first. That's just mean.
It's totally mean.
Flawed character.
Other than that, the problem with Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, there's the whole chainsaw part of it, but not a lot happens in this movie. The 3 stages of the movie are guy stabs people in the van, which at that point I was like, oh, what do we have going on here? This might be kind of interesting. And then nothing happens for a half hour, and then people get carved up by a chainsaw, which, by the way, gross. Not a fan. Kenzie, what does a chainsaw sound like?
Yeah, we don't have the clips on site, so Kenzie's gonna do the audio from the movie. Ow! Ow! Stop that!
That's the guy in the wheelchair.
Ow!
So they do a thing where he's in a basement and he's carving up one guy, but then he kidnaps another woman, and the woman has to watch the guy get carved up, which is super mean. So watch your loved one get carved up. Just kill me. Don't bring somebody else into it.
Well, that's the tenseness and the evilness there. That not only am I going to kill you, I'm going to make you watch me kill somebody.
Yeah, but you know what movie I like? Norbit, because nobody gets carved up with a chainsaw.
Well,
This is my big issue with this movie. Is I don't understand what it's trying to say. I don't understand the artistic expression behind it. It's just people getting killed with a chainsaw, which I am not a fan of.
In fairness, they tell you in the title it wasn't like a sneak attack.
No. You're exactly right. I got what I expected. The problem was I thought the movie was boring because there's the van scene and then nothing.
Wait, I want to stop you there.
Yes.
When you say nothing happened for half hour, what's your perception of nothing happening?
Well, they're just walking around looking for other people. And they're all Texan, so it's all oh, where did Billy Bob? I don't know the characters. It's oh, where did Billy Bob go? I can't find Billy Bob. Oh, and then he gets carved up with a chainsaw. There he went.
Ow.
Billy Bob.
Ow. Ow, man. Ow, man. That cuts a tan, man.
Yeah.
Ow.
They should have done Varsity Blues instead. That's the better movie. And so there's the van scene. They're looking for Billy Bob. The people get carved up in the basement, and then nothing happens again because they're just kind of walking. There's a lot of walking in this movie. It's a big walking around movie.
Yeah, you hate walking.
yeah, my Jabba the Hutt looking ass hates walking. And then they find some more people, and then they carve them up, and then you find out that all the weird people in the movie, because there's a few different weirdos in this one, they're like a family, and they're at the dinner table, and it's oh, that's the big reveal. But I don't want to see that.
Well, doesn't it make you feel better about your family when you saw that?
It's, as far as I know, my family's never killed anybody with a chainsaw.
Right.
Which, as we head towards the holiday season, take the little victories when you can, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, not so bad.
All of a sudden, I'm thankful that I don't live with chainsaw murderers.
See? So it's got kind of a positive spin.
It's an uplifting movie when you think about it.
Now your aunt who's like, why aren't you married yet? Not that big of a deal.
No?
Right?
Think about it that way.
Shout out Aunt Marion, who might be listening right now. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's gross, which I don't like.
Right.
It's mean, which I'm not a fan of.
Right.
And it's also kind of boring.
Well, I would argue not boring for the people who lived through it because it is based on a true story.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why I had to do it. We talked about this a week ago. I said it's based on Ed Gein.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I didn't know who that guy was.
Yeah.
I think a couple, right? A couple serial killers that kind of meshed together in this
I know it's
this
for sure
movie.
Ed Gein. I'm not sure. I don't know if the other family members were based on other crazy people.
Yeah.
But, so this happened to people.
That sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that happened to me, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, and then some guy
Well,
goes.
you'd be dead.
Imagine dying like
I'd be
that.
pissed in the afterlife.
Yeah, imagine dying like that, and then somebody calls it boring.
Oh, man.
Like now you feel bad.
Because the only thing I want in life is to know what people are going to say about me when I die. It's why I'm trying to get on with this whole life thing so I can get to the tribute portion of the show.
Right.
But then if I find out that I died in a boring way and people are talking about the way that I died, especially in an unflattering way, instead of the life that I lived,
Right.
oh, man, I'd be so pissed.
And like, look what
I
they
turned
went through.
Texan there. Oh, man, I'd be so pissed.
Billy Bob.
See?
But
Oh,
imagine,
man, it was a 10.
like you would think like people won't believe what's happening to me right now, and then you're bored watching. It wasn't interesting enough for you.
No,
That's insane.
as I was watching the movie, I was going, this would never happen. This is stupid.
It literally happened.
I know. Turns out it did. I didn't do the normal research for this one.
Yeah.
He was
not
just saying,
good.
he was saying, when can I get back to this NBA gambling controversy
No
going
kidding.
on?
I've got money to lose.
I want to make a point because you bring up hitchhikers a lot in this, and you're saying never pick up a hitchhiker.
Yes.
And the over/under we've looked up on when hitchhikers were still popular is like 1994.
It
People
peaked
still
in the
did
90s,
it.
a lot like ska.
And why you don't? This might not be an appreciation of this movie and hitchhiking is because in the 70s, when somebody disappeared, the cops just would say, he ran away. He'll be back later on. And now imagine raising a kid up to 17 years, and the cop says to you, he's just hitchhiking or something. And they all bought it. In the meantime, they were being killed by a chainsaw.
But this is the point I always bring up. The fact that any of us are alive is incredible because anytime I watch anything from the 70s, I go, oh, they all should have died. Not because they're bad people, but because the 70s were a lawless time.
Hey, a lot of people did.
I know.
There's a reason people are like, we shouldn't do that anymore.
It sucks. I wish more
know.
people had lived through the 70s.
I know.
You know how I love memes, right?
Yes.
So there's always that meme.
All
Of
right, go
somebody,
to Brian's meme corner. Hold on.
there's always that meme when there's somebody, maybe of my ilk, the Gen Xer, saying, yeah, when I was a kid, we had rusty slides and we didn't have no problems and everybody made it. And then people would always reply, well, not everybody made it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my point. And also, I don't really want a rusty slide.
Yeah,
I'm glad slide technology's improved in my lifetime.
I go to playgrounds now. Are you aware they have spongy ground?
Some of them. Some still have wood chips.
I don't know about
I
Elgin.
know because my kid throws them at me.
Oh. Sorry for your loss on the not spongy ground
No
playground.
sponge where I'm at.
Playgrounds have really advanced.
I know, it's awesome. Unlike the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is a movie that was made for $80,000, you can tell. Is my rating out of chainsaws, would that make sense? I don't want to overcomplicate things. I think we'll just do a rating out of chainsaws.
How about bloody hitchhikers?
No, thank you. That's a little gross.
And a tad insensitive, if I may. If I may.
All right, Chainsaws, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a movie that I found to be 1, gross, and 2, boring. It gets 4 chainsaws out of 10 from me.
Wow,
Rum.
I'm surprised you even gave it 4. It sounds like anything like that.
I liked the van scene. I wanted more of the van. It should have been a movie about a guy in a van.
Yeah.
Not all these chainsaws. I didn't care about that.
A lot of chainsaws.
What movie are you doing next week for Halloween?
We're doing one of the Halloweens. Is it Halloween 2 or Halloween 4?
You already saw Halloween 1, right?
I know. Saw
We're
Halloween
going to go
1.
in order, so
Oh.
we'll do Halloween 2.
All right, we'll do Halloween 2.
Right on. That's next Friday, Casey's Movie Review. Live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. Thanks for coming out, donating to God Bless the Gravy, and we'll come back. We do want to talk about Kenzie's HOA situation going on in her neighborhood.
Oh, boy.
That's about 10 minutes away, so buckle up. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live at Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles, and we're talking to our people. We gotta go. Hold on, one second, guy. Come here for a second. This guy walked up and said hi, and I go, "Gee, what do you do for a living?" And he's got paint all over.
He's
it.
head to toe.
Eric the Painter, EGAD's Painting Services, best in Chicagoland.
Hey, I'm gonna need you in a minute, actually.
What was it again?
EGAD's Painting Services.
And are you based here in St. Charles or everywhere?
Chicagoland area.
How do people get a hold of you?
Word of mouth.
Like right now. He's like, he put the bat signal in the air.
That was the coolest answer ever.
And I've never seen someone with so much paint on him.
I go, do you paint?
Like, he actually looks like an art piece in the Louvre that got stolen. Like, it's unbelievable.
Kanye West's clothing line.
It looks nice. It's very expensive. I love it.
Well, thanks, man. Everybody's hanging out here. Thank you,
Nice to
buddy.
meet you.
And you go eat some breakfast here. 10% of your bill today goes to God Bless the Gravy, our food drive that benefits the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Kenzie's taking my potato right now.
I
my
want to
biscuits
try
are great.
potato.
It's gonna get so good.
Let's go some rosemary on that. That's good.
It's got. I got the thing called Biscuit Love. What'd you get? You got like lunch because breakfast.
I know. I don't really eat a lot of breakfast food, so I got like the Beach Club, and it's the biggest sandwich I've ever seen in my life.
That's like enough food for the weekend.
I know. Look at that real, like, it's like turkey from the oven. You know what I'm saying?
It's
That's
real
like,
turkey.
you know, not from the deli. That's from the oven.
That turkey was alive a little bit ago, not that
I know.
long ago.
I picked my own turkey when I got here.
You can do that out back at Alexander's Cafe.
Yeah, they got a lobster tank and a turkey tank.
A tank.
And I have this biscuits with sausage gravy on top.
It
eggs
looks
over
good.
easy.
I kind of keep picking at yours. Every
Yeah,
time you turn
I told
around.
you. Well, when it has a red square on the menu, I assume that's like the chef likes that a lot.
Right, right.
So I was going to take, he's going to, that's just my thing. Now, Case, what'd you get here? You got like something like hash browns and an omelet, looks like.
Yeah, so I know I made a big deal about never having eggs Benedict earlier this week.
You sure did.
Yeah, what's the deal?
It's a lot like when I got my hair cut. I panicked and did the wrong thing. Now, I'm happy with this omelet. It's delightful. It's the Alexander, and I can't recommend it enough. It's I might come back for eggs Benedict, as in come back in like an hour and order more food.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to get through this omelet first, especially while Kenzie's talking in just a second about her HOA issue. And then we'll settle on an...
Man, I wanted to have my sandwich.
It's also the biggest sandwich I've ever seen.
It's huge.
Can I have an onion ring?
Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Now,
It's a big one.
were you afraid when you ordered eggs Benedict that they were going to ask a follow-up
Yes,
question?
this is- my
Like,
whole
do you
life
want
is
your eggs Benedict with like this? And
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know what that is. And
The number one thing that holds me back in life is fear of a follow-up question. I know what I want the first answer to be. The second answer, there's endless possibilities, and I'm never ready for it.
yeah, well, it's too bad because the eggs Benedict here is amazing.
That's what everybody tells me.
All right, so coming up, first off, if you're listening and you haven't had a chance to donate and get over here, text GRAVY to 31.
What just happened, Kay? The
He just-
whole onion just came out of the onion ring.
How do you screw up an onion ring?
Oh, my God.
God!
Everybody saw that.
What a mess! Everybody just saw.
Hold on. I didn't screw up anything. I sucked the onion out of the ring. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're
That
supposed
was
to.
ridiculous. What was that?
Unbelievable.
I like the onion. The onion's the best part of the ring.
That's ridiculous.
I didn't do anything wrong.
The chef,
Well, you're sucking up a jellyfish.
the
That's
chef
disgusting.
works on the coating. The
No,
coat-
I understand. I'm going to eat that now. But
You
I
eat them separate?
I sucked the onion out first.
The crowd here was stunned on that. I'm trying to talk about God Bless the Gravy, and everybody gasped.
Disgusting.
It's not disgusting. Onion's a vegetable. It's how I eat my vegetables.
Okay, I have a big announcement here. So God Bless the Gravy, while people are donating here just by eating at Alexander's Cafe and the great Karis Group giving 10% of the tabs today, you can donate at home at just texting GRAVY to 312-591-8300. In just the last 15 minutes, I want to give out here, Liz donated $100. She says, you're looking for good times, Irish music, and general shenanigans? Check out Chicago-based Irish rock band St. Stephen's Green.
Fun.
St. Stephen's Green. I love Irish music, so I'm going to check that out. Also, Mike checked in with a $100 donation from Chicago CPR Academy, provides on-site CPR and AED training. I think we need that at Q101. I don't think anybody knows what the hell to do if someone goes down. If someone goes down, no one's going to do anything. No one's jumping into action.
Poke you in the stomach.
Stop it. Justin also just donated $200. Woo! I'm sorry, that's Justine, and just says God bless the gravy. And
One more round for Justine.
And another $200 donated by Care Counseling in Naperville, not far from here, servicing the whole state of Illinois. It's just, let's see, https://carecounseling.healthcare. So those just recent donations took us to about $8,000, which is 24,000 meals.
Wow.
Am I right on that? 8 times 3?
Yeah, no, you nailed it, brother.
24,000.
Nailed it. And I would like to point out that does not include the proceeds from today. So 10% of every bill going to God Bless the Gravy. That's going to get tallied up after the whole day. So that doesn't even include what's happening today.
What a great day. What a great time with you all. Thanks for coming out. And we're not done yet. We're on the air till 10. We're Brian and Kenzie, and Case is over here. And even afterward, if you eat like that big-ass lunch that Kenzie got here, like later.
Okay,
like,
you don't need to unnecessarily go.
Like at 1 o'clock, if you eat that lunch, you're going to get 10% of that tab taken care of, or it's going to be covered. Or they're going to take that and put it to God Bless the Gravy. They're not covering your 10%. They're taking it and giving it to charity. All right.
Thank you.
This is why, just so everybody's clear, this is why Brian's not allowed to eat during the show. We talk about that a lot.
Yeah, I can't
Put
do
the
it.
fork down, Brian. We're right in the middle of it.
He had one potato. He completely lost his mind.
Gluten, man. I don't know how people go free with gluten.
But gluten's not in potatoes.
It isn't?
It's definitely in that biscuit.
Yeah, that's what that biscuit, man.
All right.
I'm carb like high right now. It's so good.
Just stop touching your fork, though.
I
Like we're
can't do
doing
it.
it. Wait a second.
I will play Loli Young, but Kenzie has an interesting story causing a war in her neighborhood. I think she caused it. I'm not 100% sure. That's how I got from what your conversation was.
I did not. I had nothing to do with it.
Right? We're going to find out if you have an HOA in your neighborhood in a condo like I do. You may relate to the situation in just 3 minutes. Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles with Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. Boy, this place is amazing. This is exactly what we wanted to happen. Is we do a broadcast at a diner, everybody eats breakfast, and they're donating. The Karis Group is donating 10% of your tabs today to God Bless the Gravy, and it's showing. We're over 24,000 meals today. Doesn't even count that. But just the vibe in here is awesome.
It's just so fun. It's like a family get together. Everyone's eating good food. You're raising money for charity, so it's all the feels. I love people are like, my son's going to school late. Like we'll get him in there later. It's just fun. We are really pro skipping school for fun opportunities.
School's overrated. Let's be honest. Come on here. I mean, if you want to educate yourself, if you're going to
If you want to educate yourself.
It sounds like it's the worst. What a waste. Now, Marco sounds educated. Marco checked in, just dropped a 50 on the table for the God Bless the Gravy, and he works at St. Charles Bank.
Love it.
Hope that came from his wallet, not the bank. Someone else's money. You know what I mean?
Hey.
We know how these bank robbing movies go in Case's mind. All right, so, and I wanted to get to this because we send prep to each other every night in case you don't know how the show works. So every night we send an email to each other or a text and saying, like, I want to talk about this tomorrow. So Kenzie put this in her prep saying, our HOA page is popping off. They put out a new rule about colorful lights anytime other than 30 days before Christmas, and tons of people have colorful lights installed. And there is a petition going on. It feels like I'm in the midst of a presidential election.
It's crazy.
Who had crazy HOA rules before?
Okay.
So they can't have Christmas lights. Now, there's a thing I want to ask, because Halloween lights are up more than ever now, the orange ones. Do those count in this situation?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get fined or what's going on right now.
I hope you get arrested.
It's thrown against them.
If there's not a taser in this situation, I'm going to be disappointed.
I've been tased, but it wasn't recently. Okay, so...
That was just for fun.
Yeah, a little party. I want to see what it felt like. So, the problem is that some people read HOA rules and some don't. I fall in the don't. I just live my life until I get a letter, okay? That's how I do it.
She lives free and like a patriot in America.
I just live free until I find out I'm doing something illegal.
Live free or die, man.
And then I'm like, this is news to me. I am so sorry. So I just don't even look. Somebody posted, we have like a Facebook page for our community. Somebody posted like, have you guys seen what they passed at the last HOA meeting? No colorful lights unless it's 30 days before Christmas. And then that's it. And then it caps immediately after Christmas.
Very vague because Halloween lights are popular now.
Right, but there's also like Diwali. There's other holidays, so that feels like it's a little rude.
Wait. What was that holiday you said?
Diwali?
You have your Diwali light set up, right?
Jesus, I don't.
Oh, that's problematic.
Am I racist if I don't have my Diwali lights up?
You don't have to, but it's really me to tell other people they can't.
Okay,
I think that's the problem.
I didn't say nothing about Diwali.
So it was kind of, and by the way.
That's my takeaway for today. Brian didn't say nothing about Diwali.
So that's like not fair. And then the Christmas light thing is I always have mine up like mid-November. I can hear your fork case in my settle down.
Kicks over the HOA.
Grave digger over here, Jesus.
I live in a studio apartment. I don't care about your HOA.
Good Lord.
It's the one benefit you have just renting a studio. There's no HOA in there.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, my life's awesome.
Yeah. No, you win. Way to go.
You have, what, a family and a house? Ugh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I got hash browns over here and no HOA.
You have walls more than 4. Enjoy your studio. So, so I'm like, well, that's like, I didn't seem a bit racist, I felt, because we definitely have a huge Diwali community in our neighborhood. It's like, that's not good. And then I like to set up my Christmas lights mid-November when it's warm.
Sure.
Why would I want to wait till the ground is already frozen and then have
Right.
them on for less than a month? And I like, when I have people over for Thanksgiving, I like all the lights on.
The lights are amazing.
Nice. I think that's nice. And then so people are like, then they came in a little hard on the, the HOA board. They're like, what are you guys, Hitler? And they're like, settle down. Like, Hitler did a lot worse things than the light rule, which I also agree. So
Do you want to go in with all that?
no,
You want to go into
I'm
all
not
that?
going to
Okay.
recap. But if you look it up later, it's pretty dark.
It's on Wikipedia. You can find it.
It's not good. So things are getting aggressive. Like, people are cursing each other out. They're throwing in, like, lawyer comments.
Cool.
And then there was going to be this HOA meeting, and all of a sudden, people wanted to, like, book food trucks for it because, like, people started, like, rioting, and like, we're all going to come. And then they're like, there's a 50, like, person cap on HOA meetings. And then someone's like, that's illegal. We all have a right to be. I mean, it's getting... I'm like, oh, my God. I'm just on there every day. I can't keep up. And I'm like, so, like... Am I good with red lights or nah? Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm sorry this is getting mentioned twice in one show, but it sounds like with a cap on that, it's going to look like January 6th out there trying to get in their HOA meeting.
It's getting so feisty. And then I'm hopping on because this is all people are posting. And a lot of times people post positive things on this page, right? So I'm trying to post like, hey guys, I have a live broadcast at Alexander's on Friday from 6 to 10. And it's getting buried because everyone's like, you're racist. And I'm like, hey guys.
Well, that's terrible.
If anybody wants to come out to the food drive.
So we have this guy that does movie reviews. It's really fun.
We're going to have a ton of fun. Obviously, this whole neighborhood gets along. So how fun it would be if everybody came out to the broadcast.
You guys like the Foo Fighters, right? We're giving away Foo Fighters tickets.
I got Foo Fighters tickets.
In the meanwhile, everybody's like sharpening a pitchfork in their garage to head to the HOA meeting, which, by the way, Joe checked in from 630 on the text line and said we have the same rule at his HOA. So there's always the HOA... The people that run the HOAs, anybody run an HOA in here?
Anybody on an HOA board, at least.
Okay.
We got one.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, go get her case.
And you know what? She looks like disgruntled, like she's like ready to go.
She doesn't.
She looks like she had this rule, like she's the one
nice
that made this
lady.
rule.
I know
Hi,
her.
Brian said you look disgruntled. What's your name and what's your role on the HOA board?
Oh, I'm not on the board. I just have one.
Oh, you just have one.
Okay. So you're like us then. You're one of us that just has an HOA.
Well, not Case.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You still look disgruntled, according to Brian.
Well, for a minute, your frow was burrowed, whatever they call it. Anyway.
Burrow.
I'm glad you don't make those ruals. But
I feel bad. Okay, the only thing I'm going to say about HOA is that a lot of them go too far, but also... They volunteer their time. They do all these boring meetings.
Oh,
they have to decide budget.
Backpedal. Don't defend
I'm not
them.
backpedaling. I think the light rule, maybe, I don't know who's on our HOA board. I have no idea. But maybe it's not diverse enough to have thought about other holidays. That's what I'm starting to think is maybe what's going on with our HOA board.
I didn't say nothing about Diwali.
Diwali.
Diwali. I didn't say nothing about that.
Neither did they during the HOA meeting, and that's why no one's being represented properly.
By the way, James checked in and said HOAs can F off.
Amen, brother.
Oh, I do. I feel so bad. It's so aggressive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how it's going to get solved, but I think like this restaurant here has nice like purple neon lights over the booths, and I love
Fight
it.
them.
I love it. There's nothing cooler than a bar that has Christmas lights up all year round. That's cool as hell.
So
That's a
this
good
is
bar.
the problem. This is the problem. What they want, what the HOA wants, is they don't want the people who just never take their decorations down because they feel like it doesn't look good. And I understand that. But maybe the perimeter could be a little larger. Or you say only during like a holiday period, in case you're not aware of all the holidays.
Yeah, I mean,
It sounds like they should agree on what the holidays are.
It sounds like they did, and it didn't include some really important ones.
We got a text from Dan.
They're like, obviously only Christmas.
That's sort of what we do here, right?
Yeah.
Dan, the cameraman, checked in Chicago. We don't have an HOA, but we have a group of judgy Karens at the end of the block who decided our firefighter neighbor is a Nazi, and we have 2 block parties now because of it.
That's a tough one.
No, I don't know. I think he's using that word
Wait,
loosely.
are they Karens if they're anti-Nazi? I feel like that's good.
Well, that is good. It's good. Let's make sure that's clear. But I don't know what he's saying, but it just made me using that word just loosely, saying there's just a bad guy.
Dan, follow up. Let us know.
Yeah, are you using it in the literal sense?
Whose side are you on?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe I'd be at the other block party then, if there's 2 of them going on there. All right, it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles, and I appreciate everybody coming out. Stop on out. We have Foo Fighters tickets live in the building. You have to be here to win the Foo Fighters tickets for Soldier Field. We brought them here. They're the second pair of tickets. They're the second pair of people that are going to get in. So stop on out and to eat. And if you eat later on when we're not here, you still
the whole day they're doing
thing.
10% of the bill to God Bless the Gravy. So even if you can't come till later, you're catching us at the very end of our broadcast. It doesn't matter where that 10% is still getting donated.
It's amazing. Thank you so much. Live from Alexander's Cafe, Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, we are live, Brian and Kenzie at Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. Make some noise for yourself. Because as you've been eating, you've been giving. You've been giving to charity, 10% of your bill going to God Bless the Gravy, the food drive that benefits the Greater Chicago Food Depository, which is not just Chicago, of course. That is even out here in St. Charles. And the man responsible for that is right next to me. Bob the Greek is right here next to me.
Bob the Greek.
Hello, thank you.
Yeah, Bob the Greek giving us NBA odds tips for the weekend on what games to bet on. Not related to the big news story you've seen in the last 24 hours.
We got the Bulls, the Bears, we got everybody.
Yeah, so thanks so much for doing all this. It warms our heart, and your generosity is unprecedented.
Our pleasure. We love to be involved in our communities. We do a lot of things with Salvation Army. We love to be with the God Bless the Gravy. And we're excited to start a partnership with this and spread it through all our locations in the northwest suburbs.
Wow.
It's amazing. Look at that.
Because you guys, this is so big because, think about what they're donating because they're doing this the whole day. So we have the live broadcast 6 to 10. They're having us out here, which is amazing. But they're going to carry that 10% donation through the day. So if you come out here later, that is so generous. Nobody does that. A lot of companies are like, oh, if they show up and they say your name, maybe we'll do it. He's just blanket statement the entire day. 10% is going to God Bless the Gravy. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Very, very generous. The food is outstanding. Stop by here the rest of the day and get food after we're gone. We're not leaving yet, but do that as well. And is there anything you want to talk about as the restaurant?
It's the least we could do. You brought these people, so we probably would have been half empty right now. So.
I doubt it.
So we're excited. We have some other things planned with Q101 and Kenzie and yourself. Maybe you don't know about it yet.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bob. Whatever you tell me to jump, I'm going to say how high on the way up, man.
So we're doing some Christmas pop-ups at a few of our select locations. This is one of them. It'll be a new restaurant for the month. It'll have a new name, and my pop-up girl is right next to me. She's going to speak more about it.
Whoa, the pop-up girl.
Pop-up girl.
I can't remember the names of any of them. I'm just going to be in Santa's suit all Christmas. That's all I know. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. And this goes on.
Yeah, I want to hear from the pop-up girl. Hold
Let's
on.
talk about these pops-ups. So Karis Restaurant Group is doing something new. We're bringing Christmas to the burbs. So we're doing 6 different pop-ups. There are going to be 6 different themes, so every restaurant is going to be a completely different theme. And we're even doing a Karis Christmas Challenge where you can go visit all 6 and get a really cool shirt.
Oh, man.
So it's really cool. They're going to be great. Different menus, different food, different decor. There's going to be a lot of great Instagram photo ops and some really neat stuff to get for your Instagram. And then, you want me to name them all? Oh, my goodness.
I know. I'm dying to hear the different themes.
So in West Dundee.
This is what I live for, pop-up girl, so you better get into it.
Coming to you. All right, West Dundee is going to be the Grinch's Grotto.
Ooh, I like the grotto.
Right here in this location, we are going to be the Tinsel Table.
Okay.
We have in Woodstock, the Night KNIGHT, before Christmas.
Cute,
I
adorable.
love that.
Yes. We've got the Snow Globe Social in South Elgin, and there will be a giant snow globe inside the restaurant.
That's IG friendly for sure.
I'm saying. We've got, Jack Frost's Hideaway. That is going to be in Campton Hills at the Ale House.
Ooh.
And what's our last one? I'm trying to think. I'm like,
I don't think he's gonna know.
the last one.
The naughty list.
The naughty list.
list.
That's going to be where Santa parks his sleigh and has a little fun. That one's going to be at Rookies in Hoffman Estates. So if you guys want more
That's where
information.
Bob's gonna be. You can tell.
For
I'm a
sure.
good boy.
Yes. So if you want more information, you guys will be the first ones to be able to go on the website. It is KarisChristmas.com. KarisChristmas.com will take you to all the sites and all the info, and we hope to see some of those Karis Christmas challenges come through.
And so everybody listening knows Karis is Karas, in case you're wondering.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, Bob, you want a lot. You want a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well said, Bob.
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
The restaurant business affords us to meet a lot of people. We have a large family. All these restaurants are made possible by my family, my sisters, my partners, our wonderful employees. We have the best employees. These people that are here right now, Maria at the door, she's been here since we opened.
She was. She let us in.
Opened like...
She means the existence,
Yeah,
Brian.
the existence of this
Not
place.
a few hours ago.
Oh, I thought like she let us in at 5 in the
She
morning.
was.
Brian's like, he's telling the
I was
truth.
like, I'll open the place
I can
at-
confirm.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll open the place at 4:30. They're like, oh, we'll come. I'm like, oh, okay. That's why I came at 8:30. But our employees are the best employees anywhere in the restaurant industry. It's a tough business. Everybody knows that. But our people make me look good. And, in return, we treat them like family, and they are our family. So...
Well, Bob, we need more like you, man. We need more like you.
Well, not too many. Then I would lose my appeal.
Well said.
All right, so coming out the Alexander's Cafe we're at right now, and all that information, there's a lot there. So the Karis, as Kenzie said, Karas restaurant group for all the information about all that Christmas stuff that's going on. Amazing.
Yeah, KarisChristmas.com, baby.
Yeah.
And our other restaurants are all under goodplacestobe.com. Good places to be, because that's what was always our tagline. And now we have a website that's a landing page for all our locations. One's across the street right there, Rookies. That was one of my first spots.
Wow. How'd you get that domain name? I can't believe that was available.
Right?
He's like, I was also surprised.
I was. My marketing expert, Sin here, she makes fun of me because I have like 30 registered names just in case. So.
You can't sell those anymore and make money like in the old days. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those days are gone. Well, thank you so much, Bob. Thanks for having us. We appreciate
We love
that.
you guys.
And our listeners as well.
And what you're doing for the community is amazing, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, come out here the rest of the day, by the way, as 10% still goes to God Bless the Gravy. We're
The
not done.
whole day.
And we're not done yet. We have Foo Fighters tickets to give away only here inside the restaurant. You have to be here.
You have time to make it.
Just a few minutes away. We're going to do that.
Yes, it's 9:30. We're going to give them away real soon.
After we play Sublime, who's playing Q101's Twisted 2025. Hey, I'm taking a picture. Hey.
Narrating, Brian?
Well, people at home, it's radio. They can't see what's
It's an
going
audio
on.
medium.
Yeah. And we got a ton of other amazing things to give away, all coming up at their Sublime. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 Live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. Let's go.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.